Tuesdays, 9 p.m. on TV 33. Join me, Barry Ross, on Mixing It Up. We'll feature informative community organizations that will offer solutions to Wayne County residents in reference to employment, safety, and security within neighborhoods, job training, education, and mentoring programs. Remember, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Join me, Barry Ross, Mixing It Up on TV 33.
Brown.
That's it, Jerry. Good evening. Welcome to another segment of Mixing It Up. My name is Barry Ross, and we are more than proud to be here this evening. We broadcast to you live on TV 33 in most of Detroit and Comcast 20 in all of Detroit. We are also online. You can watch us at tv33live.com, and this station itself has a live Facebook feed. If you go to the new TV 33 WHPR and you hit the word like, you hit the word welcome, I think. You hit the word welcome and then like, and then you are on the page and you have a live feed. And once you put in your name up top, you could transfer the page to your own page and you can see it live and communicate with us and your own friends. And we just want to encourage you to call us. The numbers are scooting across the screen, and they are 313-868-0342. They're all 313-868-0351, 868-4336. We encourage you to call. This is not my show. This is our show. This show is informative, educational, and most of all, it's factual. Everything that you will see on here and hear on this show is about truth. We want you to understand that. I will never misinform you. I will never tear apart a guest. I will enlighten you as to the workings of an organization or my guests themselves. We have entertainment, we have community people, and today we have a very prominent government person that we need your help on. So she'll be on in a minute. Her name today, and always, is Doreen Brown, and she is the city ombudsman. And she's here today to tell you not only what they do, what the function of the ombudsman is in the city and how important it is, and what's going on in the potential advent of losing this important office within the city of Detroit that you need. So you're going to want to hear this interview. And today, I just want to give a shout out to my friend Alex Shaw, who's in the house today, who was a customer at my store at Sermon's Close. Alex, how are you? Okay. Alex is here today, and we're going to have Alex on the show, and his great uncle brought him here today, so we want to say hello to the Shaw family and let you know that we care about Alex, and we love him, and he is my customer forever. And we also want to say that on DeQuinder and 7.5 Mile, there is a great herbal place. It's called Nature's Products. And you don't have to go to these conventional herbal stores, these commercial stores in Royal Oak and pay high prices and get misinformed. You can go to Nature's Products on 7.5 in DeQuinder and get the truth for your ailments of every degree. We're going to be talking more about Nature's Products in the weeks to come. So tonight, as I mentioned, I'm sort of skipping around. We have Doreen Brown, and I had a cancellation, unfortunately, and I have in substitution of my my previous guest, we're going to have Kevin Lewis, who has itswebtv.com, and he has internet TV shows, and he is a visionary, and he is a brilliant young man, and very, very alive. And I can't wait to have him on later on. And we also have Dre Hill, who's a gospel singer, who's going to be on shortly. And I just want to say hello to the poet, who's also in the house today, and we're going to hear more from him. And next week he's going to be my guest, and he is a tremendous contemporary gospel singer. So, with all that in mind, we want you to know that we have formulated a consortium of organizations. There's 7 of us. And we have decided that there's abandoned homes in this city. babies are walking past these houses, where drug trafficking occurs, where there are molesters, there are men that prey on children, that hang out in these abandoned homes. Not all of them, but some, enough. There's squatters living in these homes. And if you live on a street where there's 14 houses and 8 of them are abandoned, and you're in the middle of this, you don't want your children to have to walk to school by these houses with the doors off, with no windows, with garbage in front. So we want to board them up, and we have been. We have 8 houses so far that we've boarded up. We are called the Greater Detroit Restoration Coalition Project. And just real briefly, we consist of, it takes a village, y'all. Robert Louis Robinson II, Minister Malik Shabazz, New Marcus Garvey Movement, Detroit Coalition Against Violence, True Oracles of God Ministries, the Better Detroit Youth Movement, who's been on this show for many weeks now, Youthville, and we have CCF, and we're moving. We're having a fundraiser at the McDonald's 2 blocks from this station in Highland Park on Woodward at the Manchester Mall on June 4th from 4 to 7 p.m. We need your help. We can't pay for these materials ourselves. It doesn't cost much to close up a home. We encourage you to come out June 4th, 4 to 7 at the McDonald's. Check this out. We have Mason going to be behind the counter serving you hamburgers. John Mason from GPR, unfortunately, he left. We also have Senator Coleman Young. Hopefully he won't eat the hamburgers. We have him behind the counter. And we also have Kevin Lewis. And we're going to give you some information. If you can't make it out that day, you can mail in a tax-deductible check to our P.O. box. We're not making a cent here. This is all for the greater good of the city. Our books are open to you. We're transparent. This is not about us. This is about making a city straight. And because the city is in economic constraints, to say the least, we all are. So we need your help. So that's everything that I have in the way of announcements and what's going on with the show. I want to welcome our first guest. Doreen, thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Barry.
Thank you for taking the time to come out here. What is an ombudsman?
Actually, I just talked to City Council today about an ombudsman, trying to get them to think more globally about what an ombudsman is, as opposed to simply just targeting in, zeroing in on the city ombudsman. An ombudsman is an independent, impartial person who receives and investigates complaints, reports those complaints, analyzes those complaints, and makes recommendations for the resolution of these systematic complaints. So,
if I may, just
sure.
Not to be rude, but when
No.
we're talking about complaints, we're talking about the residents of the city of Detroit.
well, no, it's not just residents. It's anybody who has any dealings in the city of Detroit. So, of course, we've got residents, property owners, business owners. And then you've got visitors.
Okay.
We get calls from, we had a call from Las Vegas from a woman who had, she was being haunted by the parking department from the city of Detroit. She called us. So
Haunted how?
well, she was telling us, and actually we found out it to be true, that she had paid a parking ticket. Since that time, she had moved to Las Vegas, and still she was being hounded, I guess I should say.
Okay.
So we helped her with that.
Okay, we have some important business, and I definitely want to support your efforts, but I
Thank
just
you.
want, no problem. Now, let's say I have a tree that has fallen down in front of my home, or a broken power line, and I've called DTE several times. Might I think to call your office?
We get lots of calls like that that are outside the purview of the responsibilities of our office, but since I've been ombudsman since 2005, it has always been a goal of mine to put together a folder of referral information. So we do get people who call us about absolutely
Sure.
has nothing to do with the city of Detroit. As you said, DTE shutoffs, gun permits, friend of the court, which you know is the county, homelessness issues, mortgage. We help a lot of people with their mortgage problems, particularly with their escrows.
Really?
Well, yeah, we just had a woman who lived on East Grand Boulevard, and she had a $500 water bill attached to her tax bill, which her mortgage company paid, except the problem that was that she lived on East Grand Boulevard, and the bill actually belonged to an exact address on the West Grand Boulevard. So those are the kinds of
A mistake.
tangled up, whether it's human error or whatever. But with the cuts that we've been taking at the city level and the cuts that have been going on for a long time, in most cases, people don't get no one answers the phone when they're calling these departments.
Sure.
And one thing that we do is we make sure that we answer our phone, all of our phones. We don't, you don't have to navigate some sort of numerical system, push this button, push that button.
Yeah.
No, you
it's
get...
not an automated phone line.
No, you get straight to us.
Do you have enough help answering your phone calls? I mean, you must be inundated with problems.
Yes.
The city is, to say the least.
Yeah, our office actually, up to this point, has taken a 29% cut.
In your staff.
And I had to fire 4 people.
Layoff?
Well, you know, I explain layoffs this way. When I was a child and I would hear about layoffs, it took me a while to understand it, changeovers, that kind of thing. When people got laid off, that meant they got called back.
Sure.
So I don't put gravy on top of it.
I hear you.
I had to fire 4 people.
And I'm sure that was more than difficult.
Well, it was very difficult. It's very difficult for the 4 people it happened to. And then, of course, it's very difficult for us, leaving us with a reduced staff. And the phone calls have not stopped. Just because you stop the staff, even right now, with the threat or the jeopardy that the office is in, you're
They're
not
being closed permanently.
Well,
Taken out?
it would be closed because what they're proposing in the budget, they, meaning at the present time, the city council and the mayor, are proposing to cut our office down to just 2 people. That would be me and 1 other person. There's no way that we could
Handle this load.
intake, process, make recommendations, analyze. I mean, we would be completely handicapped. We would be disabled.
So now, if everybody watching can realize the magnitude of the loss of this department and you're cutting a staff, how can everybody out here that's listening and watching online help you? What can we do as a union to support this effort? Call into or write in or email or...
Well, a
What would
couple
you
of
like to
things.
see?
Couple of things. For those people who appreciate and feel that they benefit from the independence and impartiality of the Office of the Ombudsman, then right now would be a great time to actually show up at City Council. They're having budget hearings right
Tell
now.
them when they could show up. Or we can show up.
Tuesdays are a good day for showing up.
10 in the morning.
10 in the morning. Either take the bus if it's running. I'm sorry, but I'm just, you know, you got to remember that parking is expensive. But on the other hand, I mean, if this is important to you, and I think that over the last 6 years, I've tried very hard to represent the interests of the city
And no question.
and the citizens, our well-being, our environment. So if this is something that is important to you, we need you to speak up.
There's value.
Letters are good maybe, but We're really past the letter stage. It's really, we need people to be there and to let council know and influence the mayor to the point where they know that their ombudsman is
They have
valued.
to feel there's a worthiness in your support to show up. This is at the Coleman Young.
Yes, the Coleman Young Municipal Center.
Okay, at 1 Woodward Avenue. in
1 Woodward
Jefferson.
Avenue, which is right at Jefferson and bordered by Woodward and Randolph. There is also, if you have a nice day, there's a free parking lot down on the river. It's maybe a block away from the Andiamo's entrance there and the Winter Garden. So actually, my daughter, when she comes to visit, so that we don't get parking tickets, because they love to get parking tickets to
And
my...
then boot you.
Well, we haven't gotten booted
Not
yet,
you,
thank
but
God. But
They will boot.
but yeah, it's on that east end. It's east. It's between Shane Park.
Oh, wow.
And it's not that far down, but it's between Shane Park and
Ford Auditorium.
no, and the carousel.
Okay.
So it's just on the other side of the carousel. Actually, it's just on the other side of where you can rent bikes.
Okay, let me ask you this, if I may. When you say show up on Tuesdays, you don't have a scheduled hearing? How is this going
Well-
to work for you so people might get a more accurate idea of, should they just show up every Tuesday and you're going to be heard every Tuesday? Or
No.
how's this gonna go? Okay,
no.
how's it going to go?
Okay, let me give you just a little bit of history of this.
Thank you.
Since 2000, I was appointed in 2005. Starting in 2006, for the next 4 years up until 2010, every year it was traditional for the ombudsman to give an annual report. That was a separate presentation to council from the budget report.
Sure.
So we've been doing that for 4 years. And then in 2011, we were uninvited to do our report
Why, do you think?
because I tell the truth.
Okay. Go ahead.
And people
We like people that tell the truth on this show.
people don't like that. So, and I'm annoying because when I go into budget meetings and I know that the administration during the time when council, this is last summer, during the time when council was on break, the administration did an emergency $600,000 expenditure to rehab 2 floors of Herman Kiefer. This is all less than a year ago, and if you recall, the mayor has just recommended the elimination of that and that department.
Let's tell everybody who got that reinstated. You were reinstated. Your department was facing the same problem a year or so ago anyway.
A year ago,
and-
and it was Minister.
And Minister Malik Shabazz fought
Crazy.
crazy
Like crazy.
for her department.
Well, there were 2 things going on last year. Actually, we had the Charter Commission, which put us right on the edge of being eliminated. We sat in that position for months and months and
That's
months.
when that started with the Charter Commission.
Yes,
right,
and-
right.
and the
He fought with them.
And the council was choosing to err on the side of the commission
To shut it down.
eliminating us. So therefore, council didn't want to fund us.
Yes.
Now we're in the charter. One of the issues that we have that has not been addressed is that the new charter, the new charter addresses what is called proportional funding for independent agencies. Now, we don't know what that means, and we don't have the money to get a lawyer to find out what that means. We thought that by March 30th, the city council would define that by ordinance.
Well, they got a lot of other problems right now, too.
Well,
manager, all these
Yeah, but the
problems.
problem is that without a definition, we don't have the protection we thought we were going to have in terms of our budget. So, in other words, it means that if the city has $1, the ombudsman gets a penny.
We want to encourage you, everybody, to call in and take a part of this. Get involved. 313-868-0342. We're not going to bite. And we welcome your calls. We want your opinions, your ideas. We need help here. We want to support this necessary department. We want to make sure that services are available to all of us here in town. And we're trying to rebuild Detroit. We're not trying to
That's
tear
right.
it down.
That's
Maybe
right.
you might want to pay attention, but there's a movement going on here to change this city, not just downtown Detroit. You know, I hate to say it, but it's a black city and a white downtown, and my business is downtown. We want to make sure that the neighborhoods, which are 80% African American, are safe and secure and have services. So get involved. Call us. Okay, we have a call. Let's take it. Hello, you're on the air. Good evening. You're on the air with Doreen Brown, the city ombudsman. How are you?
Hello? Oh.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
No.
So they have not defined.
Okay, wait. Let's go back to the report, if you don't mind.
No.
All right. So, for 2006, 7, 8, and 9, I gave a report, and the importance of the report is generally the mayor in April gives his proposed budget. Then the auditor general gives his impression of the budget, and then the ombudsman gives my impression of the budget. And what I've been stressing over all of these years is that the neighborhoods have gone down. Years ago, I was saying, you know, even our premier neighborhoods are in trouble.
Indian Village, Rosedale Park, East Village, West Village.
Now they're in trouble. Before they were getting into trouble.
What are some of the issues in the more affluent areas of Detroit, or the?
Well, lighting is an issue throughout the city. And then because of the foreclosure, also because of the cuts in the government, people are losing their jobs. So the majority of the houses that are in foreclosure in the city belong to
Mortgage companies, banks, whatever.
no, belong to city employees who used to live in them.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. I mean, no, I'm not kidding. But
Let me just ask you this, if I can just step back, if I
Sure.
may. I want to talk more about this, but as far as the lighting goes, there's many different stories I've heard, and I've talked to people in the mayor's room. But really, DTE had the lighting. Are we, the city of Detroit, who really runs the lighting system? The majority of the lights on the streets.
well, DTE only has control of some of the lighting.
Go on.
The majority of our lighting is what we call mercury vapor lighting.
Antiquated, right? Are these mercury lights?
I mean, what's another word for? I mean, worse than antiquated. I mean, they're
Outdated.
yeah. I mean, they don't even
Junk?
make junk.
Junk.
Crap.
I
Well,
could say another word.
Yeah.
All right.
Junk. No,
Okay.
actually, junk is a good description because they don't make them anymore.
Correct.
They're bad for the environment. That also makes me worried about what we're breathing in our neighborhoods if this mercury vapor leaks.
So let me ask you a question. Here's a street with 12 lights out. Did they all go out at the same time because of the mercury? Are they all on a line? What causes an entire street out other than the lights they gave away in Highland Park? I mean, literally, an entire streets are out. Is this a line that's shut down? Is this a money problem too? Is it everything?
Money is a problem. Copper thefts is a problem.
Right.
That's a big problem. That's a statewide problem. And just general neglect.
What's the solution on the lighting besides money? Is it just money? Do we need just money to get the lights back on?
Well, you can't believe people when they say they're going to repair can't be repaired because they're junk, and nobody, you can't, they don't even make the replacement parts
Does the
anymore.
entire fixture have to go?
The whole
The entire fixture, the globe, everything has to go? The entire light pole fixture?
from the base
Wow.
to the top of it.
It's got to go.
We just called it junk.
Wow. Every aspect of that light is no good.
It's not good.
Irreplaceable. Okay.
It cannot be replaced. It needs to be, we need a whole new lighting system. Now, in 2004, I didn't become ombudsman until 2005, but I was raising my awareness, you know, kind of running for this office. And I do remember in 2004, we all passed a $700 million bond for lighting.
Go ahead.
It was
What happened?
it was never cashed in, and now you know how bonds are based on the current economic.
The value is diminished, to
well,
say the least.
Or now we're talking about more junk.
Right. A junk bond. There is such an actual thing as junk bonds.
Yeah, yeah.
Not in that respect.
Right. But now we've got more junk. So yeah, money's going to be the problem.
And I know this might sound preposterous, but how many lights would you say? Preposterous. 100,000 lights out in the city of Detroit? 200,000 lights?
I think we have 85,000 lights throughout the city.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Maybe
60%?
I mean, I couldn't even, based on our complaints, I mean, I couldn't even
I understand,
guess.
but it's high. It's too high.
Oh, I drove here down Brush. There's no lights. I
Well, you
mean,
know in Highland Park what happened.
Yeah.
They gave up the lights.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Anything else? Let's talk more about how we can support. I asked you about the city council meetings. So if I just show up next Tuesday, you might or might not have your hearing.
Well, no. I didn't have a hearing. Remember?
Correct. Yes, I want the people to know.
They canceled my budget hearing. That's different than my report. My budget hearing gives me a chance to sit before city council and say, these are the things that we've done. This is the value that we brought. I have a private sector background. So, you know, I understand bottom line and
Sure.
getting your money's worth,
Forecasting and everything.
identifying trends, collecting data and analyzing it.
Wow.
So it gives us a chance to defend our budget position
Sure.
if we get that chance. But for the last 2 years, well, we were on the budget this year. We were excited, the budget schedule, but they took us off.
Your budget now is how much?
Well, let me
If
tell
we
you.
could- can we say this?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
It's
let's hear
all
it.
yes. And let me say it slowly so that everybody knows and all you guys can get excited. In 2009, our budget was $1.3 million. In 2010, our budget was $1 million. In 2011, our budget is $800,000, and now they want to take it down to $500,000.
And how much do you need?
$400,000 more just to make us whole. That does not restore the other 4 people who were fired. We've learned to manage. You know, in this day and age,
Sure.
you got to be flexible, creative, all of those buzzwords. So right now, we are keeping the office running. We've reduced some of our activities, eliminated them because we don't have enough people. For example, we used to do site visits. So people would call us and they'd say, I've got a dumpster in front of my house and it's been there for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would go out, take a picture of the dumpster, or I've got a tree that's falling down. One time we went out to see a tree and we were all driving around. We're saying, okay, so what's the problem? You know, going on site visits allowed us to verify the complaint and build our credibility with the departments. We have to be very specific because we don't have any equipment.
It doesn't hurt to go out in the community and let them see you verifying as well. It builds your credibility with people.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. But you know, we do lots of evening meetings. We do a lot of that.
Would you like to mention your staff?
Absolutely.
Can we give any credit to some of the beautiful people that assist you?
Absolutely.
Let's acknowledge them. We have a beautiful person here this evening.
Yes, I have a great.
She knows I know she's beautiful.
I have a great staff, and that's why I pray to God that He'll make a way for us to stay whole. Barry tonight is talking about my very talented, yes, she is beautiful, responsible, she's my right hand. I can yell at her, she can yell at me, you know, it doesn't
You're
always
sisters.
go well. Yeah, we are, and that's Gail Bernard, and I don't know where I would be without Gail. Yeah.
And Gail's here tonight.
That's right, Gail is here.
We appreciate Gail. And who else do we have?
In our office, we've got my deputy, John Binion, Bruce Simpson, Anna Ferrante, Darlene Williams, and Gina Clay.
Darlene and Doreen, they must get that confused all the time.
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really.
All right, so now I'm
Because
still...
really, my name is Doreen.
D-U-R.
Yeah.
D-U-R. I spell it right.
And her name is Darlene. Yeah.
Now, you know, I've mentioned this to one of your staff before about the Facebook page we have.
Yes.
To plea
post
for
things.
support.
Yes, okay.
The Greater Detroit, the official Detroit Empowerment Movement.
Okay.
And it's growing very, very fast.
Great.
Any aspect of government meetings, government support, bills in Lansing. This is not for social banter. This is not I went to the store with Ray and I bought a pair of boots.
Right.
This is about information for the community.
Exactly.
Dumping, what have you. Okay, so now I'm slow. I didn't graduate, so excuse me. Explain. I can't believe we're not getting calls, but explain to me now. I want to go to City Hall. I want to support you. When should I come, though?
You can come on the Tuesdays or Wednesdays, anytime during public comment. Because I've already given my report, I wouldn't be there, but it would make a strong impression on the mayor and the council if there is someone every day saying, we want you to fully fund the ombudsman.
Now, let's say there's 50 people, 100 people that come out. How do we address that we're there to support your department? What would we need to do?
You can get a card to let them know that during the public comment period you want to speak.
And they got to get there initially up front to get those cards because they go fast, right, to ask a question.
I don't think that they can limit the number of cards. Public comment it's a right.
Well, do they answer every question?
Well, council may not answer you. They don't have to respond, but the fact is that you're on the record making your comments known to city council.
Okay, do you hear that? So you don't even have to speak. Fill out a card?
No, you have to speak. You fill out the card with your information so that they can say, Barry Ross is getting ready to speak right now.
Okay.
So, yes, you're going to have to speak.
Okay, and if they don't call on me, for whatever reason, because
they'll
we're
call
running
on
out of
you.
time. Okay, they'll call on you. Okay, fine.
They'll call
All
on
right.
you.
Is there any website that you have where people can email or what have you, or contact you for support with this another way?
Well,
call in. Is there anything else?
You can always go through the right now the ombudsman website is through the city's website, so you have to go to the website for the city of Detroit. Then you go through departments, and once you do departments, then you choose ombudsman, and we have all of our reports there.
All right, say this again slowly,
day.
Step by step, how they get through that.
Go to the City of Detroit website. I guess you would call it our portal for the ombudsman. So go to...
Is that the name of it, City of Detroit?
City of Detroit.
Okay.
City of Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, go on.
Go there. Select departments. They are alphabetized, so you can go to O, and then you select O, and you identify ombudsman, and then you can view our reports. If you want to reach us, you do ombudsman at detroitmi.gov.
Wonderful. What's the phone number if they need help?
313-224-6000. And our office used to be 8:30 to 4:30. And even though we've taken a 10% cut, we've added office hours. So now we are doing office hours from 8 until 4:30.
without pay.
Without pay.
Without pay, this woman is there for you.
Without pay.
Just give your contact information one more time, and then we got to run.
Sure. 313-224-6000. Ombudsman at Detroit, spell it out, at detroitmi.gov. And please do go to our website, because you'll find so much information and so much investment that my office has made since 2005 in really getting to the bottom of these problems, identifying the problems, speaking the problems. If you keep something in secret, you're never going to fix it. You know, it gets to the point where people are, you know, we get divided over, you know, the mayor or the council, but the real issue is us. I live here. It's the real issue is the people who make this city.
Sure.
You make this city. You may not live here, but you make this city. I make this city. Gail makes this city.
Alex makes the city.
I mean, we make the city. We live differently here. That's what I've been saying lately.
Listen, we have to go, but I just want to say how much, the short time I've known you, how much we appreciate your level of devotion. And this lady has worked tirelessly in spite of problems she's had outside of her business. Personally, they have broken into your home. So how many times in the last couple of years? 5, is it?
Oh, no. It was 2 times in 5 months.
How's this? And she still continues to come into work. Your mother's ill.
My mom's
and we're very sorry about this, and we wish her an expedient recovery. And we want to do whatever we can to support you. So I think you're very sweet and adorable, and I'm sorry to see that this kind of levying in these departments is going on. We gotta go in a second.
Yeah, and it's also disturbing because, as you said off camera, we went through this last year. This is crazy, you know. Who is it who says if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you expect
different results?
It's insanity.
That's right. And we're going to have to get Mr. Big Shabazz back on tap with this. So we thank you. We're going to take a short break and stay here for a second. And thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll be right back, everybody. In a second with Dre Hill.
Where'd you get all this Narcotics Anonymous stuff from?
Mrs. Owens had Narcotics Anonymous come and talk to our class about meetings that can help people stop using drugs.
Narcotics Anonymous?
Yes, please. Can you help me?
Call Narcotics Anonymous. We can help you.
We are the faces of Detroit.
We are the faces of Delray.
We are the faces of Delray. Governor Snyder wants to put us out of our homes by building a bridge in our front yard.
Homes where we raised our families.
A community where we buried our loved one.
Delray is struggling, but it's not lifeless. It's a community of hopes and dreams.
Governor Snyder.
Invest,
not destroy.
1,000 men's suits. And right now at Sermons, you can buy 1 and get 2 free. Not 1 suit, but 2 free. Buy 1 suit, bring 2 friends. Buy 1 suit, bring 2 relatives. Buy 1 suit, get 2 free. Bring your pastor, your boss, your teacher. Buy 1 suit and get 2 free. Sermons with 90 years of experience, carrying jeans, exotic skin shoes, sets, shirts, leathers, sweaters, everything for the well-dressed man. Buy 1 suit, get 2 free. Sermons on Randolph in downtown Detroit.
Hey, come on. Man, what is taking so long? Let's play.
Just getting a number.
Whose number?
Narcotics Anonymous.
Hey, if you need to talk.
No way, it's not for me, it's for my brother. He's constantly wasted. Come on, hoop time. Can you tell me about NA?
Call Narcotics Anonymous. We can help you.
You're watching Power Talk on your community TV station, UHF TV 33, Detroit, Highland Park.
There are all kinds of people Variety is almost endless, and that's a good thing. Diversity is our strength, and so are our similarities. But there's one thing that far too many people share: addiction. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, call Narcotics Anonymous. Addiction doesn't discriminate. We can help you.
We are the faces of Detroit.
You're watching Power Talk on your community TV station, UHF TV 33, Detroit, Highland Park. The following program does not reflect the views and opinions of Channel 33, its management, or sponsors.
Back live on Mixing It Up. My name is Barry Ross. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be in your home. First of all, I want to acknowledge R.J. Watkins, the owner of the station, Henry Tyler, and James Campbell for allowing me to have a show at this station. This great community TV station, the only black TV-owned station in the state of Michigan that tells it like it is. And we also want to acknowledge our engineer, Hodo, who's back there 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, making this station happen for you. This show is brought to you by Sermon's Clothes, downtown Detroit, where we give you one suit, you buy it, and we're going to throw in two more, and that's all year round. I don't know anybody else that's going to do it like Sermon's, and check this out. Let's say you're going to a wedding, and you're running late, you didn't have any money, and all of a sudden, an hour before the wedding, you realize you got some money to get a suit together. You come to my store, I'm going to fix that suit while you wait, and you'll be on your way to the wedding. Okay? Sermon's Clothes, 1238 Randolph Street, downtown Detroit. Men need to get dressed. Stop wearing your pants down on your knees, and you need to start respecting yourself and wearing suits. It's time, y'all. Also, this show is brought to you by Nature's Products. 20,020 Conant. Been in business since 1978, 30 years in the business, over 400 bulk herbs. You got a hangnail, you can't sleep, you got a backache, your knee is itching, you want to get rid of your girlfriend. This man's got a remedy for you, and he will underprice any mineral store in the state of Michigan. I know him personally. Nature's Products, 20,020. He's between 8 and 7 Mile on Conant on the east side of the street. Looks like a house. But when you go up to the door and you see inside, he's got all these old brown jugs with herbs in them, and he makes them right there for you. You don't have to go in a store and spend $50 on a tiny little vial of herbs that won't work. He's going to tell you what you need to feel better. You don't have medical insurance. You can't afford to go to the doctor. You got gout in your foot that's so painful and your foot swollen. You go see Gary at Nature's Products, 20,020 Conant. I'm going to get his phone number on the next break. So we appreciate him here today. Our new sponsor, Nature's Products. And we also want to acknowledge again my favorite new friend, Alex Shaw, who's here today to let you know you better watch this show. Okay? Alex wants you to watch this show. So without any further delay, we have a very great local Detroit gospel singer here today. And he's a recording artist, and his name is Dre Hill. Dre,
how you
thank
doing,
you.
Mr. Ross?
Fine. Barry.
Okay.
I apologize for not having the ability to give you your bass hookup.
Okay.
We're going to try to get a few tracks going, and you can sing for everybody. Okay. Tell us about yourself. How long you've been around, and you perform in local clubs and.
Yeah, I've been I've been involved in music for many years, and what I've done in 2000. In 2000, I started my own label, which is called Church House Records. We produced a few artists, and then
locally.
Yes, locally,
okay.
and also in Toledo.
You have a studio?
Yes, I have a studio.
Great. Okay.
And then
can I lease time if I want to record in your studio?
No, it's private.
Private.
But I do have
you
don't
like money.
Here.
You don't want any money.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
But Yeah. But in 2007 I did my first project, and I got nominated for a music award in New Jersey.
Really?
And so yes, and that was exciting. And so in 2010 I did my second one, and then 2011 I did my last one right here, my latest one, which is called Trust and Believe.
What's your background in music? Was your father in music? You grew up in a church, or how did you get this
well, my
flavor, so to speak?
My grandfather was a musician, and I never had a chance to meet him, but I guess that musician blood, just
in
passed
the DNA,
right? And so now I play bass is my main instrument, but I play keys and drums, also.
And who would you say you favor in the gospel business? If anyone, we're going to hear some of your tracks in a minute, and hear your voice a little bit.
I think the person that influenced me most in the gospel is Fred Hammond, because he's a bass player that sings, and I've always been mesmerized by the bass, and maybe because my voice is low, I don't know, but
is
anyway.
Fred Hammond the organ manufacturer?
No, not that. No, that's
all right.
Something else.
So, does your music sustain you, or do you do something else?
Yeah, I do something else, and I'm working on being to that point where I can just allow my music to sustain me, and so I have some gigs coming up at the Ford Auditorium. I mean, the Ford was the Performing Arts on Michigan, and in Dearborn, right at Greenfield. There's an event there called Fourth Fridays.
When is that?
That's going to be the 26th.
Plug it. Let's tell everybody about it. If you like his sound in a minute, maybe you want to go.
Okay, yep. May the 26th at the Ford Auditorium, Ford Performing Arts Auditorium, right on Michigan and Greenfield. It's a program there called Fourth Fridays, and I'll be one of the artists there, and we're going to have a good time.
What's the date of this? May 26th?
Yeah, May 26th. That's the fourth Friday. That's why they call the program.
Is there food going to be there?
It's like a coffee house kind of thing. So there's going to be coffee and cocoa and stuff like that. So.
Listen, there's nothing better than making a living at something you love.
Yes, that's correct.
And since I got into activism, more than just this show, when I'm out of... There's nothing that makes me feel more alive. I have lost my interest in my business and everything else because of my love for something that makes me feel more alive than I've ever felt before. So if you can make a living, how many people in this world love what they do? I mean, really, it's very, very rare. So if you're in the entertainment business, you must love it. And if you can make a living at it, I'll tell you something. If I could make half of what I made out here, I'm gone. So
I understand.
Let's hear. Is there engineer in there, Hodo? Let's hear a couple of tracks. Is he in there, Tyler? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Dre Hill, everybody.
If were not for you, I do not know where I would be today. I might still be locked up in my sins, going through life unaware of your love and your grace. But it was you, oh Lord, that saved me. Yes, it was you, oh Lord, that raised me from darkness to light, from wrong to what's right. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you. Now I'm walking close to you. I'm learning each day to apply the words of faith to everything that I go through. Come what may, I must learn to trust in you and obey. 'Cause you've been to me, oh Lord, so faithful. And I am to you, oh Lord, I'm so grateful. 'Cause you pardoned my sins, gave me joy deep within. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory, all the glory, all the glory belongs to you. Jesus alone, you have raised me with your precious blood. You have saved me from darkness to light, from wrong to what's right. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you. Thanks, Barry. I heard you singing that part.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I feel better because I needed something to pick me up, and I don't mean a drink.
Now you know I usually play and sing, so I kind of feel like I'm half here, but anyway, I do love what I do. I write all my songs, and produce all my songs, and sometimes I bring people in to help with the production and everything. So I really enjoy what I do.
And without having an instrument, I think you did pretty well. And you have a beautiful voice. So,
thank you.
Where else do you perform around town? Have you been performing? And how many CDs have you had out so far? And let's show this.
Okay.
And tell them about it. They can't see it real well.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to do a close-up with this. Just
all right,
hold
well,
it up.
This is
you can't see it well, but this is Dre Hill. What's the name of this?
Trust and Believe. And with this CD, we got nominated for a music award in Atlanta, and so we've been nominated. If you just go, I have a website. It's called DrayHill.com. DrayHill.
Not Drew Hill. Dre Hill.
Right. DrayHill.com, and you can go on there and you can vote. There's a song. It's called Just a Few, and that was nominated for the best jazz performance. Trust and Believe, this particular song was nominated, and we had a video that was done for it, and that was nominated. So, we're moving and shaking and doing whatever we can do. And my goal is to promote the gospel, and that's I'm a gospel singer, so that's what I do. Yes.
We're gonna have another song in a minute.
Okay.
I just want to ask you, how are you receiving these awards in different states? What kind of music awards are there? You're releasing the CDs.
Yes.
And they hear about them.
Yes.
And then they have state award shows. I mean, what is this?
Okay. Well,
we have a Detroit Black Entertainment of the Year award at Burt's every summer. Mm-hmm. For all genres of music. I don't even know if you know about that.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Okay. So how are they hearing of you?
Okay. Well, at least when I release my music online, and then also on stores and in stores, and so different states and cities, they have music awards, and so what you do is you send your music to them,
submit it,
right, and then if they like it, then they'll
all right,
because
we're, go ahead, finish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they'll add it to it, and then we give people opportunity to vote.
Okay. Are you on iTunes?
Yes, I'm on iTunes. I'm on Amazon.com.
Spell your name real quick.
DrayHill. Dre Hill.
And Barry is not Berry. Most people think of Barry's B-E. It's Barry. I just want to clarify that. Okay. We're going to hear another track because we're running out of time. So what are we going to hold on?
Let's do track 2.
We're going to run a minute or two over. We're going to hear another song.
All right, this song is for those of you that are right in the middle of your test. Now, you know God said he's going to do things for you, but sometimes it seems like a long shot. Listen. Way back in the Bible days, there was a man named Gideon. Israel was oppressed on every side, so God made him their deliverer. Said, Gideon, I want you to go to war against the Midianites. I don't want you to worry about this battle, 'cause for you alone, I'm going to fight. So Gideon got about 32,000 men, but God said that's way too many. Tell you what, Gideon, I'll just use 300, 'cause I'm God alone. For me, that's plenty. The sword of the Lord and Gideon is what they had to shout. And surely as my name is Andre, God turned the battle and he brought them out. Seems like sometimes it seems like a long shot when you're right in the middle of your test. Friend, I want you to keep on trusting God. I guarantee he will make it happen for you. Oh, I know sometimes it seems like you can't see things straight, but I want you to keep on trusting God, yeah. Yeah. Now listen. Now I know there are times when things get hard for you. There's no money in your pocket and all the bills they are due. Friend, don't you worry, no, don't you worry, no, don't you fret. Never seen the righteous forsaken or a seed out on the street begging bread. God will make a way when there is no way. I'm a living witness. That's why I'm sitting here with Barry singing this song for you today. Oh, I know it seems like a long shot when you're right in the middle of your test, yeah. Friend, you keep on trusting God. I guarantee it will happen for you. Oh, I know sometimes it seems like you're not gonna make it out, friend. Friend, you just keep on trusting God. Yeah, this is what you have to do. Keep on trusting God, believe. Walk by faith, not what you see. Keep on trusting God, believe. Come on. Said it once, and I'll say it again. My. Oh, you gotta keep on trusting. Oh, you gotta keep on believing. Though it seems like you're not gonna make it, you keep trusting the word of God. If you keep doing this in time, I guarantee it, I know you're gonna win. Amen.
All right, everybody. You heard Dre Hill. And Dre, just give them your website. We're going to close this out real quick.
Okay. That's www.drayhill.com. That's spelled DRAYHILL.com.
This portion of the show was brought to you by Nature's Products, 20,020 Conant. If you want herbs, if you want to get better without going to the doctor, if you can't afford to go to the doctor and you want to take care of that arthritis, ailments, all different kinds of problems within the body, call Gary, 313-891-3900. He's been there since 1978. Over 400 bulk herbs. Nature's Products on Conan in Detroit. Don't go get ripped off at these big vitamin mineral taken and buy the wrong thing. He will only sell you what you need Hopefully, you will only get what you want. And, I don't want to take. I want to break. All right, we're going to be right back, everybody, with Kevin Lewis. Thank you very much. After this break, it's 9 p.m. on TV 33. Join me, Barry Ross, on Mixing It Up. We'll feature informative community organizations that will offer solutions to Wayne County residents in reference to employment, safety, and security within neighborhoods, job training, education, and mentoring programs. Remember, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Join me, Barry Ross, Mixing It Up on TV 33.
Hi, Mom.
Where'd you get all this Narcotics Anonymous stuff from?
Mrs. Owens had Narcotics Anonymous come and talk to our class about meetings that can help people stop using drugs.
Narcotics Anonymous.
Yes, please. Can you help me?
Call Narcotics Anonymous. We can help you.
We are the faces of Detroit.
We are the faces of Delray.
We are the faces of Delray. Governor Snyder wants to put us out of our homes by building a bridge in our front yard.
Homes where we raised our families.
A community where we buried our loved one.
Delray is struggling, but it's not lifeless. It's a community of hopes and dreams.
Governor Snyder.
Invest,
not destroy.
1,000 men's suits. And right now at Sermons, you can buy one and get two free. Not one suit, but two free. Buy one suit, bring two friends. Buy one suit, bring two relatives. Buy one suit, get two free. Bring your pastor, your boss, your teacher. Buy one suit and get two free. Sermons with 90 years of experience, carrying jeans, exotic skin shoes, sets, shirts, leather, sweaters, everything for the well-dressed man. Buy one suit, get two free. Sermons on Randolph in downtown Detroit.
Hey, come on. Man, what is taking so long? Let's play.
Just getting a number.
Whose number?
Narcotics Anonymous.
Hey, if you need to talk.
No way, it's not for me, it's for my brother. He's constantly wasted. Come on, hoop time. Can you tell me about NA?
Call Narcotics Anonymous. We can help you.
We're back live, because that's a fortunate thing. And we are on TV 33 all over Detroit in most areas. We are on Comcast 20 in this city, Detroit, Highland Park. If you have a computer and you don't have cable and you don't have that box for the TV, check us out on TV33live.com. And the station, also, if you have a computer and you want to, go on Facebook. We got a live feed, the new TV 33 WHPR. And call lines have been liked tonight. And what's wrong? You don't like me tonight or something? What is it? We're 313-868-0342, 868-0351, 868-433. I want you to call. Don't be scared. Give us a call. Because we want to talk to you, we want to hear what you think and what you want and what you need. This good-looking gentleman next to me, who's always cleaner looking than me. And
keep it close.
He's a very polished, refined gentleman who's no stranger to the station. This is Mr. Kevin Lewis, everybody. So
Barry, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for helping out and coming out here tonight in your new busy life.
Actually, you know, I don't know if the folks know, before Barry started, I was the one who made sure that scheduled you in for you on Thursdays, right?
You signed my you got me the contract.
Right.
Kevin was a major fixture here, not on the ceiling, not on the wall, but Kevin was their media man.
The general sales manager.
General sales manager
at TV 33. Yes.
And Kevin has since decided to start something else. Why don't we tell everybody what you're doing now?
I currently work for itswebtv.com, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's web TV. Simple, www.itstv, webtv. internet television, and that's where we're heading. You can watch television, or get all your media sources from your phone, your pads, your laptops. Just like how you just expressed to the viewers, if you're not around a television, you can log on and watch this program.
Your show's available on phones, on the smartphones.
My phone, yeah.
Tell them about it.
Well, you can watch It's Web TV on all media sources. Your cell phone, your pads, just as I said, just like how you said that it can watch on Facebook.
You're working out and you're jogging and you got your phone, you can watch a show on
in the grocery stores, you in traffic, just
right.
log on, log on.
That's right. How's it going, Kevin?
It's a learning process, and I thank God for all the things I've learned here, working under Mr. R.J. Watkins, very closely with Mr. R.J. Watkins, that I was able to take what I've learned and plant that seed and watch this thing grow. It's a work in progress, but you got to have a labor of love, and that's what I do.
We could get my friend Alex Shaw over here, a TV show. Can anybody qualify to get an internet web TV show on your? Can we call it a station? A channel? What would you call it?
Well, it's internet TV, and it's ran as a station. We do have programming. People do come on and lease time from me, just as they do at for any other media source.
Is it expensive?
It's very inexpensive. I got all type of different programs. Just give me a call. 248-996-8907.
Now, a person has a show on a Monday, and all his friends, family, what have you, or the people he's interviewing on the outside can't see the show that day. They have an opportunity to see that show.
Well, actually, it's if you have a scheduled show, because I do have on-demand shows and I do have scheduled shows, and if your friends or family relatives around the world miss your show, they're able to go to the Watch Past webisode page, and there's a drop down, and if you have a current show, you have a channel, so they can watch previous shows. If you got web series, or if they want to catch up on past episodes, they're able to do so.
Do they have to pay to do that?
No.
Okay, so I'm slow. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard, I didn't graduate high school. So a simpler term would be you have an on-demand feature.
Yes.
Okay, so you would just literally go in. I miss my show, your show, what have you, and I go into the web page. It's Web TV, and I go into you got it listed under advertisers.
No. There's different channels. Yeah, different channels, and it happens to be in alphabetical order. You can hit that drop down and you find the program that you're looking for, and just select the show or the program, and it'll have the listing of shows, and you can select which show you want to watch, and that's in there by date.
Do you have the capacity to take the show outside of your office if someone wanted to do a show on the street, or not yet? Or
I mean, the thing is like, it's web TV, and depending on, like, if you want to have a show, or you got a show that you want to bring to me, I mean, I welcome it. If you have your own show, it's edited, and just you want to have a slot to put on, that's fine. But as far as, like, me scheduling someone to follow you with a camera, you want to do a reality show, stuff like that, no, we're not capable of that. And that's no, I'm not capable to do that, and I don't think any television station is capable to do that at all. You have to have your own crew, and when you're doing something like that.
Excuse me.
What, are you doing, a reality show, man?
No, I'm asking for them. I'm always I'm an advocate for the people.
Oh, okay.
So again, now your station,
yeah,
Kevin has the killer office. I mean, I want to tell you something. I could sleep there.
I try to make the guests comfortable. Like, if you do a show at It's Web TV, and that's like any other media outlet, you come into the lobby here, it's really nice and comfortable, and you have guests, and you want to make sure that they're
Beverages,
comfortable.
Something to eat.
Comfortable. Well, it's not the restaurant or nothing, but it's somewhere you can be comfortable if your guests are waiting to get on your show or something. You got to be able to see the program, and you can do all that stuff. We try to make it happen at It's Web TV. But I learned from these guys.
How complicated is it? If I want a show, I call you up. What kind of time slots are available? Is there much availability left?
The inventory is available, so we can make something happen.
What are the hours of operation? Now, from morning till night, or you're on call?
I'm call. I'm like a doctor. I need a pager, so I'm on call.
Right, now,
you have a show, we'll travel.
Give them your office number again.
That's 248-996-8907, And if I'm usually there all the time. If not, you can just leave a message. I'll get back with you. Or if you have any questions or anything, please visit www.itswebtv.com. That's ITSTV. It's ITSWEBTV.com. Or you want to email me, you can email me at info@itswebtv.com.
How about the address? You want to give them the address?
Stop by. Call me. Give me a call. Schedule an appointment. And we'll go from there.
And I got to tell you, this man is fair. And if I tell you he's fair, he's righteous, he's fair. He'll work with you, and he doesn't do anything. He is methodical. Kevin won't do it unless it's perfect. I'm telling you. He does videos for me. He takes my show here tonight, the DVD, I give it to Kevin, and he puts it on a video player so you can see my shows are archived. He has downloaded over 40 DVDs into a video player. Kevin can do it all. He is and I'm not just buttering him up. I'm telling you how it is. You get a very great visionary, a pioneer who's accurate and who's fair.
Yeah, and I'm also in the stream media source, meaning if you want to have your own player, and I can have your own player embedded on your website. Because that
Facebook page.
Yeah, your Facebook page on your own website.
It's got to be a fan page, though, right? Like mine, a community or what?
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a fan page because that's coded for the players. But it doesn't matter. You got a blog, whatever you need. You need a media source, drop down, on-demand services.
We can create a media source. Yeah, you can plug into Kevin's finger, and Kevin will get you hooked up. I'm just curious. I just thought of something. Is Twitter have the capacity to have a media player, or we don't know that yet?
I know if you have a show on It's Web TV and you can talk live via Twitter while you're on the show, where the Twitter's page is linked straight to It's Web TV, right there, live while you're on air.
On your channel.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else we want to talk about? What's new in the pike? What's coming down the pike?
Well, we're working on some things. I got some things cooking right now, and just stay close. You're gonna see some new technology stuff, and I can't sleep because this stuff is going on in my head all the time. But I got some stuff that's really exciting coming, and it's at the drawing board, but that's real like within the next 60 to 90 days you'll probably see something major. Yes.
Okay, I guess the world is our oyster. I'm here. I have a show. Kevin's been gracious enough to allow me to be on his station. This show is called Mixing It Up. I'm on Remixing It Up.
Remixing It Up with Barry Ross.
Yeah, and
Wednesdays.
I've had one show so far, but Kevin's got a young lady, got a video countdown shows.
Yeah, we got Unseen video countdown. Actually, an Unseen, if you know anyone, have them contact us or get a hold of us there, because we want to feature local Detroit artists that don't really have that outlet to be seen or anything. That's why the show is called Unseen. So give us a call there, or tune in or log on and shoot us an email.
Dre, you hear that? Okay, we're gonna get you some interest. Okay, is there a maximum amount of artists or what have you?
No, just give me a call. Let's make it happen. Let's do it, man. Because you know what? Unlike conventional TV, you're worldwide. So you got family, around the world, on the other side of the globe. They can just log on and see you. And we interact with people in California, Toronto. This Web TV is fairly a blessing to me right now. It's definitely growing.
You are so live. I'm so glad to have you. So animate. I just want to tell y'all, God-fearing man. He's a humble man, and I wholly endorse everything he does. I'm with him. I talk to him, but I did blow it. I have to make it up to Kevin. I promised him. We all went to the NAACP anniversary, and I blew it. I neglected my friend Kevin, and I'm embarrassed. But he knows I'm making a public apology. But I'm very close to him, and I want you all to get involved in his company because it's state of the art. And I don't care if you're Ray, if you're Geneva, if you're Mercedes or Raphael. You can get a show. I got a show on this station, and I'm surprised they took me, and I love it, and I love coming into your homes. And Kevin can give you this opportunity, and so can this station. This station itself.
This is where it started for me, right here. RJ gave me the opportunity to work with him, and I learned. You know, I was a student to the craft. And you know, we still work closely together right now.
We're friends.
Yeah, and because I'm familiar in the industry, and people do come to me, and I'm not able to give like television. I'm not on television. That's not an arena. I don't even want to touch it. I'm internet. So I do share. You know, anybody wants television, I do share with this station here. So you know,
not share like Sharon Bono. He means share. I got to tell you, look at the difference. Kevin looks so natural sitting here. I think I should just relinquish my show. He's so live. Okay, so give him your website again.
It's webtv.com, ITSWEBTV.com. You can reach me, shoot me an email at info@itswebtv.com, or give us a call. We're at 248-996-8907. Or just log on. Just go check it out. You know, check it out. We're going to have a lot more content. And like I said, if you're interested in being on, if you're an artist, unseen artist, local artist, give me a call. We got something for you.
Wonderful. I think we're going to take a quick break, and I'm gonna have a surprise guest on in a second. So I think
I'm on TV 30.
We'll take a break, and I appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you, Barry.
Thank you. You know
All
I
right.
love you. Much love
All
to
right,
you.
yeah.
We'll be right back, everybody. Thank you.
Days, 9 p.m.
Join
on
me,
TV.
Barry Ross, on Mixing It Up. We'll feature informative community organizations that will offer solutions to Wayne County residents in reference to employment, safety, and security within neighborhoods, job training, education, and mentoring programs. Remember, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Join me, Barry Ross, Mixing It Up on TV 33.
Hi, Mom.
Where'd you get all this Narcotics Anonymous stuff from?
Mrs. Owens had Narcotics Anonymous come and talk to our class about meetings that can help people stop using drugs.
Narcotics Anonymous.
Yes, please. Can you help me?
Call Narcotics Anonymous. We can help you.
We are the faces of Detroit.
We are the faces of Delray.
We are the faces of Delray. Governor Snyder wants to put us out of our homes by building a bridge in our front yard.
Homes where we raised our families.
A community where we buried our loved one.
Delray is struggling, but it's not lifeless. It's a community of hopes and dreams.
Governor Snyder.
Invest,
not destroy.
1,000 men's suits. And right now at Sermons, you can buy one and get two free. Not one suit, but two free. Buy one suit, bring two friends. Buy one suit, bring two relatives. Buy one suit, get two free. Bring your pastor, your boss, your teacher. Buy one suit and get two free. Sermons with 90 years of experience, carrying jeans, exotic skin shoes, sets, shirts, leather, sweaters, everything for the well-dressed man. Buy one suit, get two free. Sermons on Randolph in downtown Detroit.
Hey, come on. Man, what is taking so long? Let's play.
Just getting a number.
Whose number?
Narcotics Anonymous.
Hey, if you need to talk.
No way, it's not for me, it's for my brother. He's constantly wasted. Come on, hoop time. Can you tell me about NA?
Call Narcotics Anonymous. We can help you.
Shh. We're back live, everybody. TV 33, Comcast 20 in Detroit. Buddy, I got a special friend. Can we open this up? Does everybody? I want to welcome Alex Shaw to the show tonight. Say hello to everybody, Alex.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Alex. Alex Shaw has been a customer at Sermons Close, and I just fell in love with this man's smile, and I had to invite him here. And I'm so glad you came, Alex. Did I miss your birthday? When was your birthday?
August the 27th.
August? Oh, August. I still got time. Okay. Do you want to say hello to your family out there?
Hello, family. I'm on TV now.
Let's say hello to Alex's dad. What's your dad's name?
Yes,
Jules?
Yes,
Okay. Hello, Mr. Shaw. We have your great son here today, and he is so proud to be here. Is there anybody else you want to say hello to?
I like to say hello to my grandma. Hello, Grandma. I'm on TV now.
And you just lost your mother this week.
Yeah, I just lost her mother.
His mother passed away on Monday? Thursday. Why don't you come on up? So Alex is a shopper downtown Detroit, and I gotta be honest, my tailor messed up. Can you bend down a little? Yeah, my tailor messed up. He made Alex's pants too short. So I had to take care of Alex, and I promised him he could come and I would at least say hello to him tonight. So this is his uncle right here. So, and we're proud to have you. What is your name?
Marcus Howard.
Marcus Howard. You just came back from D.C.
Yes, I did.
Well, welcome to Detroit. And
Detroit,
yes, but welcome back. Now, this is your nephew, Hal.
Yeah, that's my sister's son.
Your sister's son.
Yeah, the one that passed away.
Yeah, use that right. Very
yes,
good.
it's my sister's son.
Okay, and you've been with him all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a nice uncle?
Yeah.
Okay. That's very nice. I got news for you. I don't. My favorite niece lives in Arizona, and I don't ever get a chance to see her. And my great nephew and niece, I don't get to see them either. And my other niece, I don't even see her that much, and she lives here. But she's crazy. But I love her. She's not crazy. You would like her. Her name is Jennifer.
Okay.
And so you told me you have an email and you get on the computer a little bit.
Yeah.
And you joined my Facebook today.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gave me a laptop, and then I got my own email.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, very good. And did you like coming here tonight? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
You didn't pick on anybody, did you?
No.
Because if you bothered anybody, they're going to tell me. Right?
Right.
Okay. Were you happy? Did I take care of you at sermons today?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You tell your friends where you got your suit. And is there anything you want to say out there on TV land? This show, look, they can see you all over the world. If they're watching in China, if they're watching in Afghanistan, if they're watching in Africa online, they can see you. Is there anything you want to tell everybody?
Hi, everybody.
All right. And I know you believe in God.
Yeah. I go to church a lot, too.
You go to church a lot? What church do you go to? What's the name of his church? You're not sure?
No, I'm not sure.
Okay. Maybe I'll
Well,
go.
forgot what the season.
Where's that at? We'll find out. Maybe I'll go and shake him up. Okay? Did you meet my friend Robert Robinson from It Takes a Village?
No, I
You didn't meet him? Say hello to Robert. Say, hey, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Robert is everywhere. I'm telling you. 1 second he's here, then he's on the other side of town. Then at 3 in the morning, he's over here. He is crazy about helping people. All right, we have to say goodnight, and we're going to be back next week. And I'm going to let Alex, I want you to say thanks for tuning in to Barry Show. We'll see you next week. Look at him. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for
tuning in to Barry Show. Say it.
Tuning to Barry Show. We'll be right back.
All right. Good night, everybody. Peace. Have a good week. Good night.
Bye.